Love is a fickle thing. Just ask young and restless Kyle and Summer, who've both been hurt enough to agree to a divorce, even though neither one really seems that eager to get to it. At least Kyle's got Audra to fall back on, for the moment. Because he's been hired at Newman and Audra's on thin ice, Victor and Victoria have decided her job is safe, for now. But in the process, Victoria had a little chat with Kyle on where his loyalties and ambitions lay, and the two happily concluded that they had new allies in each other. And if these two are going to be working together, planning together and supporting each other, we can already see right where this is heading, straight to a Victoria/Kyle romance. Yeah, we admit it is kind of distasteful. Actually, we'll admit it's really distasteful. Not because of the age difference, of course. In fact, it would be a fantastic reversal of Victoria's first romance when she fell for the older Ryan. No, instead it's kind of icky because of the whole family thing. Kyle was the love of her niece's life, plus he's Billy's nephew and cousin to Victoria's kids. That's just, yikes. Surely even Victoria wouldn't go there. Ha, who are we kidding? She'd go for Kyle in a heartbeat. Mixing business and pleasure is pretty much what she does. See Nate, Ashland, Brad, need we go on? And she had absolutely no problem seducing Elena's boyfriend right out from under her. Plus all's fair in love and Newman's, or Abbott's. Billy can't exactly get upset about these things after his Phyllis affair. And how much worse could Victoria and Kyle be than Victor and Sharon? In the Newman and Abbott clans, this would just be par for the course. So long as Victoria waited until the ink was dry on Kyle's divorce, no harm, no foul, right? But you may be wondering, what would ever drive Victoria and Kyle together? Well, that's an easy one: Nate and Audra. The crack, after all, has already begun to form between Nate and Victoria. After getting mixed up with Audra, even Billy has begun musing that Nate would sell out anyone on his climb to the top, and that includes the woman he loves. And then there's the fact that Nate explained the whole thing to Victor as him essentially trying to play hero to Audra and shield her from Adam's distasteful actions. The young and the restless star sharing Case's best red carpet looks. Nate's trying to extricate himself from Audra, but that horse may already be out of the Newman stables, and for Audra's part, it's not like she and Kyle are some grand, loving romance. If hooking up with Nate was advantageous enough, she'd jump ship so fast, our heads would spin. Since hitting the skids with Summer, Kyle's been cutting loose, having fun. He might be a bit stung if Audra ends up betraying him too. He might even need someone to turn to, but we're willing to be he'd still be up for some adventure, and if he could do it with someone he knows and trusts more than Audra, then we could see him being all in. That doesn't mean it wouldn't get messy. Summer and Nick would likely both be furious, with a healthy dose of Phyllis' rage thrown in for good measure. In fact, that might be the one thing that could patch things up between Summer and her mom. Their anger and disgust over Victoria and Kyle getting together would be one heck of a bonding experience. And in the end, whether he admits it or not, Kyle's hurting over their betrayal. For him, hooking up with Victoria and ticking Phyllis and Summer off might just be the biggest straw of all.